What is going on, the beautiful people of YouTube? I'm Walter Jones, and I'm Jonesing for movies, and I got my pop-ups coming up, so that's how we roll. All right, said I was going to do a down and dirty movie review, and indeed I am. What movie am I reviewing, you say? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, okay? Symbolicus Volume 1, and that is number 6 in the Vile Video Productions, which is the brainchild of Jonathan Doe. I'm sure you've heard me talk a lot about this cat. He's going places. Can't wait to see what he does with a bigger budget. But today, I'm talking about this. Symbolicus Volume 1. Here is the disc. Let me try and get it without that glare. Here's the actual disc, which looks like a collage, but there's actually stuff there. And there's the inlay. Not a lot of bells and whistles to this thing, and that's all right. Let me read the back. Symbolicus is an experimental anthology project developed by extreme horror maestro Marcus Koch. He did 100 Tears and American Guinea Pig Bloodshot. Check out the American Guinea Pig Bloodshot review I did a while back. Now I'm dropping my notes, so that checks out. Nothing's gonna just be perfect on these videos, and I'm just realizing that, and that's okay. I don't mind, because this is life, right? Assigned with nothing more than a symbol and a time slot, filmmakers were granted full control and creativity to construct absolutely anything they wanted. Spanning over 3 volumes and consisting of works from 39 different filmmakers from around the world, Symbolicus defies the boundaries of traditional filmmaking, dismissing the concepts of genre or narrative, delivering a cinematic experience like nothing you've seen before. Indeed, it was like nothing I'd seen before. It was quite interesting, might I add. So, Volume 1 has 13 different directors. They were all given a symbol. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I get them all. There we go. The artwork on the front is by Martin Trafford, and he does a lot of the artwork for Vile Video Productions. I don't know where my camera is anymore. So let me just shoot out my notes here. I think the total runtime was about an hour and 49 minutes. So symbol 1 was a square. The director was Patrick Fortin. Clocked in at 9 minutes 10 seconds. It was kind of a random image with death as the overall subject matter. There were a lot of overlaid skulls, a lot of rotting things. It was a non-narrative for certain. There was no narrative structure whatsoever. It was interesting, and it was an interesting choice to cap off as the very first selection in Symbolicus. So number 2 was The Shape of an Octagon. The director was Joe Meredith. Clocked in at 3 minutes 30 seconds, roughly. These are rough estimates of time, by the way, because just take my word for it. Rough estimates of time. Again, there was decay, there was abandonment, possible nuclear fallout. I'm not quite sure. The effects were pretty neat. I know these are kind of just like quick ideas that I'm throwing out here, or quick comments about it. But, I was trying to watch it. I was trying to enjoy it very first time and also take notes. So, apologies there. The third video clocked in about 16 minutes, so the longest run time at this point. And it was a pentagram. Not a pentacle. Pentacle's pointing up, pentagram's pointing down, just for the people who are not initiated there. And that was Casper Jewel. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. I apologize, Casper. So this was a traditional narrative. There was a woman that was taking care of a man named Jim. And honestly, she was like the worst caretaker ever. Like he was completely paraplegic. And she brought her friend over. They partied it up. They started slapping him around, like pouring beer on his diaper. It was just. But let's just say that they get their comeuppance. Yeah, and they were buttholes, so they deserved whatever they got. I mean, maybe not whatever they got, but it was definitely an interesting choice for the third short. The fourth one was the spiral symbol, and that clocked in about 10 minutes. The director was Michael Todd Schneider. I believe I'm saying. I apologize if I'm massacring your names. Please comment down below if I'm saying these wrong. You know. So this was. Yeah, the guy was a crazy alcoholic. It was really weird. There was like this crazy porno in the middle of it. And I don't know if it's an actual porno that's been made or they kind of made it for this film, but there is straight up pornography in the middle of this one. And yeah, that's all I had to say. Like that's what struck me. It was like the crazy alcoholic guy in this, and then the weird porn in the middle. It was a weird little short. They're all kind of weird, but this one was pretty out there. The next one was it's I don't know what it is. I don't know what the symbol is. It's where am I at? It's Marcus Koch's one. It's right above my finger. It's that symbol. I can't remember exactly what that symbol is. Not a trapezoid, I don't think. But so he decided to do one on heroin users. Was there real usage of heroin in this? I'm not really sure. I couldn't tell. If it wasn't real, it looked damn real. Yeah, not sure. That's what I wrote for that. So that was it was a bleak story, but I like Marcus's work. He does interesting things, with American Guinea Pig Blood Shock and this short that I've seen. That's all I've seen. I'll probably buy 100 Tears and check that out. I think that was his featured film, his directorial debut. So I'll check that out when I get a chance. The next one was. Yeah, I don't know what these symbols are. I forgot to write this stuff down. So it's where is it? Oh man, there we go. It's right above my fingertip, and it's that. It's one, two. It's a 6-pointed symbol. I don't know. You know what? I don't know what it is. Look it up. There's Google. I'm not gonna waste your time trying to figure out what these are. That was directed by Jonathan Doe, and now I knew a little bit about this one before I went in, and from what I gather, and if I'm wrong, I'm sure someone's going to educate me on this. But it was Mother Earth gives birth to man. It was interesting. Like his score, I love the score on this thing. The musical choice. I don't know if it who we got to do the music for it, or if it was just a classical piece or whatever. But man, I loved it. Mr. Doe, your musical scores on your films are great. And, a national treasure, sir. Thank you. All right, so next is, and I know I'm going to massacre this name once I say it. So the symbol was a question mark, and it was Gurkius Gwynir. And I know I'm messing that up. If I got that right, I will never probably get it right again. And this is what I wrote. Pardon my French, but this is the short. Apparently, Caligula fucks dead cats. Yeah, I said that out loud on my channel. So it was a weird little short. I think it was kind of a comedy. It was definitely a question mark, like questioningly, does Caligula, just do the old in out on the cats? I don't know. It was super weird. I mean, it was funny in its deranged idea. So the next one. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention the time limit. So the Marcus Koch's was 4 minutes roughly. Jonathan Doe's film short was 10 minutes roughly. Uh, Gwynir, I don't know. I don't know how to say that. I apologize. 5 minutes runtime roughly. Up next was the symbol was a circle. It was Maddie Kelly, probably messing that up because that's what I do. I like to mess things up. Clocked in at 10 minutes. I put weird short killer. There was necrophilia and father. I don't think he was having sex with his dead father, but I wouldn't put it past at this point that I'm watching this. Like stuff was getting, at this point I'm like, I don't know, probably like 40 minutes into this thing or so. All right, so up next was the infinity symbol, clocked in about 10 minutes, and that was Jeff Shedden. Let's see, what did I write down? This one was super weird. It was like kind of sci-fi-ish. There was claymation. There were like actual drawings that they kind of moved around. There was some green screen involved. A super weird short. I liked it. It was cool, man. It was like this guy who was like talking to a computer, and he'd been there for like thousands upon thousands of years. And then it would like cut to him being in like a mental institution, and they're giving him electroshock therapy. And then it would go back to him being in this futuristic setting. And this is all like clay. The main character was claymation, but everything around him was drawn. And then later it was him like traveling around the universe, but it was like a green screen of someone in a hat with a weird like no nondescript feature face. It was weird. I liked it. I thought it was cool. It was really interesting to mix mediums together. All right, so next we have just an X symbol, 7 minutes long. Director is James Bell, who I believe did some of the effects work on Jonathan Doe's The Degenerates. Correct me if I'm wrong there. So I wrote down Apocalypse. I don't know. It's fucking weird. Cool gore effects. So at this point, like, I'm just like trying to write down what I can. So obviously I like the gore effects. Obviously it was apocalyptic, so that's pretty cool. So I got about 3 more. So the next one was an upside down cross, and that was by Cindy Meredith, and it was like a witch crash / devil worshipping thing. I really liked the music, the look, and the gore. It was super awesome. I liked it. I liked that one a lot. Like that might have been like my second favorite of the whole shorts at this point. The next one was a heart, clocked in at 2 minutes. For the Cindy Meredith one, I didn't put a runtime down. I apparently forgot to do that. And it was a heart. I just put a question mark and weird. And that's Jesse. It's not Sheets. It's not Sykes. Jesse, I'm sorry. I don't know how to say your name. Marcus told me. I forgot. I've forgotten a bunch. But here we are. And the last one was by Victor Banacor, and it was a triangle. And that one was the weirdest of the bunch. I'll be totally honest. I fell asleep. And it's not because I was bored with it. I just fell asleep. It's like it was my bedtime, and I was already asleep. You know, I was crashing out. It was weird. I'll revisit that one. I'll talk about it when I review Symbolicus Volume 2. So there you have it. Symbolicus Volume 1, number 6 in the Vile Video Productions catalog. I'm pretty sure you can still order it off putridproductions.bigcartel.com. Had to clench my eyes to remember that. So there you have it. It was interesting. It was fun. If you like shorts, if you like experimental horror film shorts, that go there, buy it, give that guy some money, give these directors some love with your hard-earned monies, you know. And so I'll be giving away on this here video in about a week or two the digital of Ghostbusters Afterlife. Just came out. I scored like the last copy at my Target of the 4K. I've been getting crazy on the 4Ks. I love them. So there you have it. Yeah, you know, I got a ton of weird stuff to review. So I don't know. I don't even know what to do with the dialogue. Just say I want to be entered in the giveaway for the Ghostbusters Afterlife Digital. Like I like the dialogue. I like the commenting. That's fun. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you for the 2 people that have recently subscribed. I'm getting closer to that 175 goal, and then 200, and then the moon, right? So please comment down below. Let's have a discussion. I'm thinking about doing an AMA streaming here, because I've only done one streaming once, and I think I'd like to do it again. And if you're interested to discuss with me on the channel, like live, like screen by screen, that I know people that are in this niche physical media space on YouTube do. Please get in touch with me. I'd love to talk to people about physical media. I do love it. I do appreciate it. I don't think it's dying. If anything, I think the boutique labels have stepped up and are giving us some absolute gems of films that have either never been on the physical media format, or they're doing the 4K treatment, or a Blu-ray treatment, or DVD treatment, whatever, VHS treatment. I don't think there's too many VHS coming out, but here we are. So thanks for sticking around, and I'll talk to you guys later, and have a good one. All right, you guys all take care. All right, bye bye.